Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in once again for another video. So, just wanted to start off the video by saying happy belated Christmas. I was going to be posting a photo coming up to Christmas, roughly around the same sort of topic as this one, but I didn't do it. So this is going to be a slightly different version of that video. So initially, I wanted to make a guide to buying Christmas gifts for photographers, and that kind of fell through. So this video, all that I'm going to be talking about is now, because we're coming into the January season, I'm going to be talking about January sales and what you guys should be looking out for. And if you had a friend's birthday coming up, or if you wanted to get a gift for a photographer, what you guys should be looking out for as well. And if you're a photographer yourself, just a couple of wee things that I think you should personally pick up in the January sales as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. So one thing I think we can all take advantage of is, memory. So whether that be, an SD card, whether that be CF cards, whether that be external hard drives, these things here, they are definitely one of the most important things that you can get as a photographer. They're all relatively cheap now, and coming up to the January sales with the likes of Amazon or any sort of photography website that you can think of, usually they're going to be on sale. You can get these for next to nothing as well, and especially with like SSDs, they've came down in price tremendously in the past few years, and so getting one of these as a backup, as an on-the-go travel external hard drive, is one of the best things you can get. You can never have too many SD CF cards for your camera for backups in case something does go wrong, so it is one of the best things you can do in the January sales to get yourself a bit of extra memory. Next up is just simply a camera battery as well. So with camera batteries, you can never have too many of them. So again, things like the official Nikon batteries you can get for next to nothing, and from there you can never have too many of them, so you may as well pick one up. They're relatively inexpensive as well. I think they're about 40-50 pounds, so I would say just do yourself a treat and get one while they're on sale as well, because again, like I said, you can never have too many batteries. Next is a bit more on the pricier side, but because it is coming up to the January sales, and because a lot of people are trying to get rid of new stock, or old stock, sorry, one thing that will definitely be on sale, and that is just a brand new lens as well. So for instance, this was the 70-300. Again, it's an old lens, but you can relatively get it pretty cheap. Because of the January sales, they will be really cheap now. It's the same with any sort of lenses, the 50mm 70-200. Every, or at least most shops, like Amazon, like MPB, any shop that you will get camera lenses from, they will probably be having a January sale for after the Christmas season. So I would definitely pick one up. It's again something you can save a bit of money on if you're looking to invest in new glass as well. Something also relatively inexpensive is something that I think anyone should pick up. They're not expensive even off season as well, but it is a filter for your camera. So currently this was the Gobe filter. It's a CPL filter. It's actually currently on the camera at the moment. I think I got this for, I want to say 20-30 pounds when they were Gobe. I think the company is something else at the moment. But again, any CPL filters, ND filters, UV filters. UV filters are probably the best, just for the sheer fact that they're basically used to protect your lenses from drops, crashes, scratches, dust, anything like that. So they're relatively inexpensive as well. And they're just basically a bit of extra protection for your actual camera lens. Next up as well, so if you're into product photography, portrait shooting, and everything like that there, again, one thing that I highly recommend is just going for a flash. I think this one as well was 40-ish pounds, the newer TT560. Now, I don't understand why the names are always really long on these. But again, because of the January sales, they should be at a pretty discounted rate. This one in particular takes, I think it's, 4 AA batteries, and it works like an absolute dream. So it does. It has, a few settings for the strength. It has slave and master mode as well. Batteries last ages on it as well. So the other thing is that It also has a pop-up reflector and a diffuser as well, so it is sort of an all-in-one package. So if you were to get any sort of flash, I would recommend Near. You can get Nikon's own brand or any other brand that you want if you're familiar with other brands as well. But a flash is something I would definitely look into as well. Lastly, but certainly not least, is a drone. So drones are becoming really inexpensive at the moment. So there are especially older models like this one. It is the DJI Mavic Mini 1, and even the Mavic Mini 2 and 3 are relatively cheap at the moment, and they'll be even cheaper now coming into the January sales as well. So I would definitely recommend to pick up a drone, because the things you can get with a drone are astronomically different than what you would ever expect to get with a normal camera. So I would definitely recommend picking up a drone. They are relatively cheap. The ND filters and everything are relatively cheap as well, and it'll just take your photography to a whole new level as well. So just for a bonus item as well, and it's just something that's really silly, but it is a make your own camera kit as well. I thought these were really cool. So this is the one that I got. It's a little film camera and with like a mechanical shutter. I think they were really cool. It was really fun to build, and if you are a photographer, then this is right up your alley as well. And I can't wait to start using this as well, just for, you know, giggles and things like that there. So it is something that's really fun if you wanted to get it as a gift for someone. Obviously, it's not too practical. The image quality probably wouldn't be the best, but it's still fun to build and play about with as well. So it's definitely something I would recommend getting someone who is into photography. Oh, one last thing. It's just something really small, but it's something that I can never leave the house with, and I think that any photographer as well should have it, whether it's through, you know, transporting on a plane or going on a bus or a train. But it is just a pair of earbuds or any wireless earphones. Now, it's something that I take everywhere with me. These are the Samsung earbuds as well, and they never leave my pocket. Thank you all again for watching another video. I do hope that this wasn't too choppy. It's one of the first times I haven't really been using a script for the videos. It was just sort of an on-the-fly thing that I wanted to do. Just a quick video I wanted to throw up for you guys. But I do hope that you have all enjoyed the video, and I hope that you all found something useful or just even entertaining in the video. But thank you all again for watching, and the next few videos will definitely be a bit better with the scripting and the delivery of the video itself. But I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, peace.